Chapter 16. A Scary Face at the Window. Night comes soft and dark. The boys walk on tiptoe. They reach the inn. They count the doors upstairs. They find number 2 marked small. The door is locked tight. Tom kneels by the keyhole. He hears nothing inside. Huck watches the stairs. A board creaks. A shadow moves on the wall. Tom feels cold air on his neck. He looks up at the window. A face is there in the dark. It is the bad man, Joe. Tom freezes in place. Joe looks left and right. Then the face is gone. The boys do not speak. They slip back into the night. Their hearts beat hard. When they are far away, they stop. "We must be brave," Tom says. "Yes," Huck whispers. They make one more promise. They will not give up. Not now, not when they are so close. Chapter 17. A Promise to be Brave. Tom and Huck make a plan. They will take turns at night. They will watch room number 2. They will move quiet as cats. They will not give up. "Be brave," Tom says. "I will," Huck says. "Tomorrow there is a picnic. Tom will go with Becky. Huck will keep watch." They shake hands once. The moon climbs the sky. Chapter 18. Huck hears a quiet plan. Night is dark and still. Huck waits by the inn. A door opens softly. The bad man, Joe, steps out. He carries a heavy bag. Another man walks with him. They go up the hill. Huck follows far behind. He hides by a fence. The men whisper. Huck hears a few words. "Revenge," Joe says. "Tonight," he says. They point at a house. A kind lady lives there. People call her the widow. Huck's heart jumps. He runs to a nearby home. A kind man opens the door. "Please help," Huck says. He tells the short, true news. The man calls his sons. They take long old guns. They hurry up the hill. Huck hides in the dark. He hears shouts. He hears feet run away. Then it is quiet. The widow is safe. No one knows Huck helped. Huck is glad anyway. Chapter 19. The Picnic to the Cave. Morning comes bright and warm. Boats wait by the river. Children laugh and sing. They carry small candles. They will visit the big cave. Tom sits by Becky. She smiles at him. They ride across the water. They reach the cool cave mouth. They go in with the group. Walls shine like glass. Drops of water fall. The paths twist and turn. Tom and Becky walk together. They look at stone shapes. They talk and wander. They do not see the group leave. Far away, a man locks the gate. The boats go back at dusk. Tom and Becky are still inside. Chapter 20. Lost in the Dark. The cave is wide and deep. The light grows small. The air feels cold. Tom stops and listens. No voices answer back. "We are lost," Becky whispers. Tom holds her hand. "It is okay," he says. "We will be smart." He ties a long string. He ties it to a rock. He ties it to Becky's hand. They light one small candle. They walk a few steps. They mark the wall with smoke. They turn and go back to the string. The candle burns low. They save the last little bit. They sit and rest. Chapter 21. Little Candles, Big Courage. Tom shares a small cake. They drink tiny sips of water. Becky leans on Tom's shoulder. "We must not cry," Tom says. "We must think." He leaves Becky for a short time. He crawls down a thin path. He marks rocks with soot. He hears bats rush by. He goes back to Becky. He gives her the last candle. "You keep this," he says. "I will look again." Becky nods and closes her eyes. Tom goes a little farther. He moves slow and careful. He listens to the cave. Chapter 22. Marks on the stone. Tom sees a black hole. Cold air blows from it. He makes a soot cross on a rock. He ties more string. He crawls near the hole. He lifts the candle. A face shows in the dark. "It is the bad man, Joe." Tom pulls back fast. His heart thumps hard. The man turns and is gone. Tom waits and waits. The dark is very deep. Tom crawls away in silence. He goes back to Becky. He speaks soft and calm. "We will find the way," he says. Becky holds his hand tight. Chapter 23. Hunger, Thirst, and Hope. Time feels slow and heavy. They are weak and quiet. Tom thinks and thinks. He feels a cool breeze. He follows the breeze with his hand. He finds a tiny crack in the wall. He hears far-off water. He hears a faint splash. "Fresh air," Tom whispers. "There must be a way." He saves the last of the string. He rests beside Becky. "Soon I will try again," he says. Becky nods. She trusts Tom. They close their eyes a little. Chapter 24. Tom finds the way. Tom lights a tiny flame. He ties the end of the string. He crawls toward the crack. The rock pinches his shoulders. He squeezes through anyway. The air grows cooler. The sound of water grows loud. He sees a thin blue light. "It is day outside," Tom whispers. He does not leave Becky behind. He crawls back along the string. "I found a way," he tells her. He gives her his hand. They follow the string together. They reach the narrow place. They squeeze through, side by side. Cool air touches their faces. They see the river at last. A small boat drifts past the rocks. Tom waves and calls for help. Men turn the boat and come near. They pull close to the cave mouth. Chapter 25. Help is coming. Tom and Becky sit by the cave mouth. They are weak and cold. Men wrap the children in coats. "Hold on," a man says. "We will take you home." They help Becky into the boat. They help Tom after her. The oars splash in the water. The boat moves over small waves. Warm sun touches their faces. Tom closes his eyes. Help is here, he whispers. On shore, people run to them. Mothers cry and smile. Strong arms lift the children. They carry them to a warm room. Rest now, Aunt Polly says. Tom holds her hand tight. Chapter 26. Back in the sunlight. Morning shines through the window. Tom sits up and drinks soup. Becky eats a little bread. Friends bring flowers and fruit. The town is happy and kind. Thank you for finding the way, they say. Tom only shakes his head. I am just glad we are home. Judge Thatcher comes to visit. He looks very serious. The cave is not safe, he says. We must close the big door. People nod. They do not want more danger. Workers will seal the cave soon. Tom thinks about the dark halls. He feels a small shiver.